Rillier off the right angle against Thomas. Goes middle. Kicks to the right corner. Deep three by Bell, and Nicholls has the lead. Green by Caudill. Pins back to the left. Go left corner where a baseline drive leads to a layup by Frye. Left this Shane Rillier. Nicholls has scored on back-to-back buckets. A&M is switching on the screen. Left corner Frye. Step right. Quick kick to Carpenter. Top of the key three is home. And TJ Carpenter. Confident three to make it 8-3 Nicholls. Colonels will keep it on the perimeter. Now back to Carpenter. He'll try another left wing three and make another three. Thomas played off. Carpenter, 2 threes in the first 6 minutes. It's 13-7 Nicholls. The Colonels have hit 3 3-pointers in the first 6 minutes and 10 seconds of the game. We have a beam on the far left sideline. Pinch middle, deep three over Rillier. He misses it off the right of the rim. Frye saves the rebound. He boards up in the right corner, and he'll push to midcourt. 3-on-4 to Carpenter. Quick trigger transition. Three is home again, and TJ Carpenter unconscious in the opening 6.5 minutes. Back to Bell at the left arc, and here's Thomas. Sets the screen. Comes and rolls, gets to the block, misses the layup, can't get the tip in, another rebound, and finally a score. Now it's Frye, flashing, catching, rising, and hitting from 16 feet just to the left of the high post. Back-to-back buckets for the Colonels, 43-28. A&M on top. Carpenter, push towards the middle, flip it off to Bell at the right of the arc. Head to the wing, now cut back to the top of the key. Sends it left arc where Frye shoots the three, makes the three. Duvier was in his face. It didn't matter. And Frye now has 9 of the last 11 points for the Colonels. Nicholls is within 12. They scored on their first 3 possessions in half number 2. 43-31 Islanders. Colonels playing just like they did in the opening 5 minutes of half number 1 when they led 16-7. Thomas, left angle, breaks to the basket, scores with the left hand over Liam Thomas, who disappeared from the picture. 20 points for Thomas. His career high is 30. Frye against Thomas right arc. Ball fake, rip to the rim, try the layup and make it. Rashawn Thomas playing off. Colonels within 14. And Dante Frye has been takeover time in the opening 3 minutes of half number 2. Ali, Francis, Kilgore, Rashawn Thomas, and Ehab Amin for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. Carpenter, Frye, Caudill, Bell, Rillier for the Colonels. They're within 11. Trailed by 17 at the half. Francis, high lob right short corner to Thomas. They won't double. 1-on-1. Now a dig from the perimeter. A repick. Back to Thomas. Fades over Carpenter and makes it. 53-40 from just off the right block. 24 points for Rashawn Thomas. Best game of his career against the Colonels. The junior, I feel like he's just getting started. He could easily eclipse 30 points. He's done it twice this season. Bell outside the left arc. Push middle, send it to the left wing Carpenter. One-handed pass to the left block. Thomas reacts, fade, makes the hook shot, immediately went middle. Liam Thomas, his second field goal in the second half. He's up to 6 points. Colonels are within 11. Ali takes it at the head of the arc. Rips to the left, steps back over Thomas, fades and misses the jumper. And Jadante Frye takes advantage of the separation, has the rebound on the right block. To O'Neal in front of the Colonel bench right sideline. Left hand to get middle. High handoff into the midst of Luka Camber. He doesn't want to be anywhere near Amin. He understands how good of a defender he is. Back to Frye. Deep top of the key three. It's up and long. Camber, great right lane rebound. Saves it to O'Neal. He cuts in, tries a left-handed layup. It's rejected. Big swat by Curry. And here comes Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. To the far right corner to Curry against Adam Ward. Left hand to get middle. Back to Thomas. Deep left arc three. It's short. And it's a rebound for Camber, the left lane. A couple big boards for Camber. Colonels can make it a single-digit deficit. They're down 11. O'Neal, top of the key to the right corner, Ward. He's out of his comfort zone, but he'll drive. Double team comes. Back to Frye straight away. Into the right corner, Ward. Baseline into Thomas. Ball fake, tries a shot, misses it, but the tip-in is home by Liam Thomas. A huge second half. Thomas instrumental in the comeback for the Colonels. He has 6 of his 8 in the first 9.5 minutes of the second half. It's a 9-point game. From 17-7, both free throws are in for Frye. His first 20-point performance of the Southland Conference season. It's 55-48 Islanders. And this 41-24 lead that Corpus had at halftime, it feels like an eternity ago. Islander possession, 8-point advantage, 9:15 to play. They're looking for a 4-0 conference start, a 13-3 start on the year. It's already the best start in school history. A&M Corpus Christi They've existed for 14 years, but they are not making things easy on themselves. A turnover, an unforced one on Jelani Curry. Just dribbled the ball off his right foot on the right sideline. Colonels were playing off, and Curry just rushed the decision. Colonel possession, 8:55 to play. They're down by 8. Thomas, right corner to the right block. Carpenter faces, hands it off. Great give and go for the and one layup. Liam Thomas. Sends it to the top of the key where Pye will reverse left corner. Attack middle for Thomas. Get to the rim. Have it rejected by Liam Thomas. Colonel save possession to Camber. 4-on-2. Rillier head right, stopped at the lane, clear out, and bounce pass underneath to an open Jadante Frye, who slips free for a layup. Jadante Frye, no business getting open. He did. Rillier on the assist. Frye's up to 22 points in the game. Rillier with his 4th assist, and it's a 4-point game with 8:02 to play. Shot clock's at 10. Carpenter to midcourt to Shane Rillier. Screen by Thomas. Roll to right. Crossover. Get to the rim. Try a little floater, and it's home. Rillier, his 3rd bucket of the game. Nicholls within 4 with 6:40 to play. 58-54. Islanders on top. Wing extended to the left. Ali between his legs. Snaps middle. To the lane where a jump pass is deflected. It's available, but Frye steps out of bounds. He tried to seize control. A little toe tap, that's all it took to hand possession back to Corpus Christi. Clock's at 14. Left baseline inbound for Brandon Pye. He inbounds left corner to Thomas. He'll flip it back to Pye. Clock's at 10. He's straight away against Frye. Down screen to Free Ali right elbow. Back to Pye. Open left wing 3. It's up and in. Splash City right over Thomas. Frye got a little confused and lost track of the best shooter on the floor. 7-point lead for the Islanders. 63-54 A&M-Corpus Christi. 5-0 run. Carpenter at the point against Kilgore. Backs into the free throw line. Now to Thomas, right corner. One dribble baseline. Back to Frye. Ball fake from the wing. Split middle. Hand off to Thomas for a layup that's made. Beautiful basketball between Frye and Thomas. The international exchange. The Australian is up to 10 second-half points, and Liam Thomas has made it a 7-point game. 5 minutes to play. 7-point lead for the Islanders. Colonels have cut 10 points off the deficit in the second half, but they have to score on this possession. Pick for Carpenter. They'll switch. Kilgore's on Carpenter. To Frye. Open. Top of the key 3. There it is! Jadante Frye, a deep straightaway 3. His 2nd of the game. It's a 4-point game. Timeout J.P. Piper. 63-59. Islanders have their lead down to 4. It's a 25-point performance by Jadante Frye. 30-second timeout for the Colonels, and renewed life for Nicholls. 63-59. The Islanders were in complete control in tonight's game, but then Jadante Frye decided to change the course and complexion of this game, and what a performance it's been for the 6'4", 190-pound junior out of Thibodaux, Louisiana. He's already been named Southland Conference Player of the Week once. He surpassed his SLC conference high in tonight's game. He scored 23 against New Orleans last March. 25 points, and he had 2 points with a minute remaining in the first half. He ended the first half on a 90-foot length of the floor layup as time expired. He hasn't looked back. 8 for 14 shooting, 2 for 4 on 3, 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Stopping a score, and we have a one-possession game. Handoff Duvier up high. Now to the left arc. Down screen set. Pye is open, tries a left elbow jumper. It's short to the right of the rim. Offensive rebound, drive to the lane. Layup is swatted away from Amin. Big block by Thomas. Colonels come up with possession. Nicholls ball with 4 minutes to play. Rillier veers to the right. They switch, and now it's Thomas against Rillier. Liam Thomas wants the ball, but it's Camber. Left corner 3. It's off the right of the rim. Rashawn Thomas with the rebound. He's got 12 in the game, 28 points, 12 rebounds for Thomas. Ali maintaining possession, and he'll step into a top-of-the-key jumper. It's long. Carpenter, big-time rebound on the left block. Nicholls ball with 3:30 to play. Another tight matchup between Nicholls and Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. Another big battle in the final 3.5 minutes. Frye outside the left arc. To the left short corner, Thomas. They slip it to Frye, who's open and makes the layup. Assist for Liam Thomas. 27 points. Jadante Frye. How about a career high against one of the best teams in the Southland Conference? 3:10 to play. Nicholls has overcome a 17-point halftime deficit. Thomas, step back, right corner jumper. He fades and hits over Thomas. 30 points for Thomas. 4-point lead for the Islanders. Frye and Thomas going back and forth. 57 combined points between those two. Frye switches up, uses the ball in his left hand to turn it back to the right. And it's ahead of the arc. It's Shadante Frye. Clock's at 10. Left arc Carpenter. Cross court right wing. Baseline drive. Camber gets to the rim. Misses the layup. Rebounded by Rashawn Thomas. Duvier has it at midcourt. No urgency here. 2:30 to go. You're up by 4. Time to make the right decisions to close the game out for Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. Camber had only taken 1 shot. He's now taken 2 in the last minute. Thomas, right baseline twirl, pass out, left corner 3, Pye makes it, and that's his 4th of the game. It's a 7-point lead with 2:15 to play. Brandon Pye, game changer at home. Totally different player in this building. 68-61, A&M-Corpus Christi. Liam Thomas straight away. 2 dribbles right. Can't get the back door to Frye. Gives it to Shadante right corner. Ball fake, gets to the angle. They reach in, no foul. Frye passes out for a right corner 3 by Thomas. He makes it! Liam Thomas with the answer. 13 second-half points for Thomas. It's a 4-point game, and J.P. Piper stands up to tell his team we have to get a stop. 1:35 to go. 68-64 Islanders. They're 12-3 on the season. Nicholls, incredible second-half performance. You don't need to force up a 3 on this possession, but you have to score. Liam Thomas in the right arc. Back to Frye right wing. Screen by Thomas. Blast to the baseline. Double team comes, and it's thrown away. Ali with the steal. And he is eventually going to be fouled in the backcourt. 9 assists in the game for Hamid Ali. 4 steals. And another made free throw. He had 9 assists and 1 turnover in Monday's win at Lamar. 9 assists, no turnovers tonight. 18 assists, 1 turnover in your last 2 games. Both conference matchups against good teams. And he'll make both free throws. 5 of 6 from the line in the last 2 possessions, last 3 possessions for A&M. They've got a 9-point lead. Frye hooks it to the right wing. Camber into the right corner. Carpenter, no choice. Shoot the 3. It's off the left of the rim, and it's a right block rebound. Here comes Ehab Amin. Stripped in the backcourt. It's on the floor. Carpenter with the steal. He passes underneath for a Thomas dunk. And that'll do it. 76-71. Inbound, and the clock expires. 13 points for Carpenter on 4 threes, but the Colonels come up short.